Hi, I'm ILikePizza, and this is my review for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Spoilers, just warning, because I'll be talking about the spoilers, obviously, because it's a huge Marvel movie. Kind of got to talk about that stuff when it's this big of a movie, and it's pretty important stuff for a huge cinematic universe. Just prefacing that before I start. But let's get started. I really liked this movie. This is honestly top 10 MCU. It was really good. Um oh my god, this was so good. I'm going to keep saying this was so good. This was so good because it is. It was really good. I love it. I didn't love it, but it was really good. I'd say like 9.1 stars out of 10. Well, and like 4.5 out of 5. You know, that's what I think of stuff out of 5 stars because I letterboxed, obviously. But yeah, um, the first thing that I always talk about, obviously, with movies, is the acting. Sorry. It was really good in this movie. Some of these actors I haven't heard of, obviously. Simu Liu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, which I probably am. Um, but like, pretty much everyone in this movie is really good. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the voice acting. Another great thing was the action. It's probably like in the top 3 for MCU action, like with the Winter Soldier. It was so good. We haven't really had like super martial artsy um fighting in the MCU before. It's just like fighting, just kick punch, and not really like this. But it was so good. Like the final fight sequence, obviously, with that's not really martial arts, but like on the Great Protector, they're fighting on the Great Protector, and like the arrow. That part was really cool. Also, that bus train fight thing, I'll call it the bus because it was kind of a bus. It was like it's like a trolley. I'll just say a bus because that's easier and it's what it looks like. Um, that fight scene was so cool. That was probably one of my favorite parts of this movie. It was so cool. I loved it. And it's like the first big action sequence that we get in the movie. And it's not really a huge action sequence, but it's still super cool. And I loved it. But yeah. Um Another great thing about this movie was the story. I really like how it flows, how it's kind of like they just try to get to one place, but it ends up like Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi, whatever, however you want to say it. Uh, he goes to get his sister at like the fighting place, which that part was super cool. Forgot to talk about that. And the action, sorry, um, but that part was super good. But I like how she has to go, or he has to go visit his sister. Then they go get to the Mandarin, Wan Wu, whatever you want to call him, you know. But yeah, I really liked the story. That's all I need to say. But yeah, um, but yeah, another great thing. Pretty much everything in this movie is great, but is the CGI. Pretty much everything looks really good. Like the 10 rings look great, and their like aura and stuff. The Great Protector and all the like demon fire guy things. All like the animals and stuff in um the village look really good, and a lot of it looks really good. like really good. Like I'm trying to think of other things that look pretty good, but like everything, just it's easier to just say that everything. But yeah, it was super duper. The CGI is super duper good, you know. But yeah, um, now I'm getting into like more spoilery territory, and I'm just gonna be talking about this stuff. Um, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about in this more spoilery part of the review is Trevor Slattery. It was a great cameo, and it wasn't really a cameo. He's like an actual character in the movie. I kind of felt like he would be in the movie, obviously, because like Ben Kingsley was at the red carpet for the movie and stuff like that. But he was a really great addition, and he's funny, like in Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3. Sorry, and he's a much better character than in Iron Man 3 in this one. You know, yeah. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is those post-credit scenes. The second, I heard that they were like super surprising and everyone cheered for them. They weren't that good, especially the second one. The second one I won't really be talking about, but that first one, I kind of knew that they were Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner were going to be in it because I saw the letterboxed cast. But that was like actually a pretty good post credit scene. Obviously not the best, but yeah, pretty good. I really like, but yeah, that's the end of the review. But I really liked this movie. Um, top 10 MCU. Probably gonna be the best MCU project out of this year. But yeah, I love this movie. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is ILikePizza out.